we discussed about that 2022 paper. Today we are going to discuss Orissa Public Service Commission 2021 paper. Okay. As we discussed earlier, before going to any passage, see, the important thing is, I already told you while discussing regarding comprehension, just scan the passage within 15 seconds and then using the, already I told you the speed reading techniques, use that speed reading techniques and scan the passage and don't read the entire passage, then move to the questions and read the questions first. Read the questions. Nature writing emphasizes on historical facts about the nature, philosophical interpretations of the nature, scientific information and facts. Okay, first question. Second question. So, based on the pages, what is the period the modern nature writing can be traced? This is the second question. Which statement summarizes the above passage? The passage talks about the life of lessons of Gilbert White, a profound naturalist and ornithologist. The passage talks about how the nature writing is missing in the modern era and needs to be revived. The passage talks about from where the writers draw inspiration for nature writing and how its importance is diminished in the modern era. And the fourth option is, the passage talks about what nature writing is, the different types of nature writing is, style, and about the roots and pioneer of modern nature writing. And fourth question, which word aptly describes the word reflections as used in the passage? You have to search meaning for the reflections as it is in the passage, not the original meaning. According to the passage, what kind of works are written as a part of nature writing? Natural history essays and essays of solitude or escape, poetry, travel and adventure writing. So these are the 5 questions. Once you've gone through these questions, now read the passage. So, nature writing is a non-fiction or fiction, prose or poetry about the natural environment. Nature writing encompasses a wide variety of works ranging from those that place primarily emphasis on natural history facts to those in which philosophical interpretation predominate. It includes natural history essays, poetry, essays of solitude, escape, essays, poetry, essays of solitude, escape, as well as travel and adventure writing. Nature writing often draws heavily on scientific information and facts about the natural world. At the same time, it is frequently written in the first person, and incorporates personal observations of and philosophical reflections upon nature, Modern nature writing traces its roots to the works of natural history that were popular in the second half of the 18th century and throughout the 19th century. Second half of the 18th century toward the 19th century, remember this thing. And important early figures were the person naturalist Gilbert Wright. The person naturalist, who is that? Gilbert Wright, a pioneering English naturalist and ornithologist. He is best known for his. See, now it is clearly telling that the nature writing emphasizes on historical facts about the nature. It is also this philosophical interpretations also there, scientific information and facts also there. So now for the first question, the answer is all of these. So the first question, the answer is all of these. So now we will go to the second question. See, based on the passage, what is the period which is modern nature writing can be traced on? The late 18th and early 19th century. It is clear that, so that is 1750 and 1899. Clearly we have seen in the passage, because we already read the questions and options. So it is easy to identify. This is the best way to answer the things. Now, which state summarizes the above passage? Above passage summarizes the which statement summarizes the above passage? Now you have to focus on this. The passages talks about the life and lessons of the Gilbert White, a profound naturalist and ornithologist. The passage talks about how the nature writing is missing the modern era and needs to be revived. The passage talks about where the writers draw inspiration for nature writing and how its importance is diminishing. The passage talks about the nature writing is the different types of nature writing style and about roots of pioneer of modern nature writing styles and this is the option that we already read in the question. So the third option is D. Next, fourth one. Which word aptly describes the word reflections as used in the passage? We have seen the philosophical reflections. That means philosophical reflections means philosophical opinion. So answer is philosophical opinion. We have seen that philosophical reflections. This philosophical opinion, not it is image. It's a philosophical opinion. So now, according to the passage, what kind of works are written as a part of natural writing? Natural history, essays and essays of solitude, escape, poetry, travel and adventure writing. So it is important to understand better. See, we have seen the natural history and essays solitude is there, that is also there we have seen, and poetry and also travel and adventure writing. So all of this is the answer. For these 5 questions, all of this is the answer. Now, Gilbert White was a scientist, natural scientist, naturalist and ornithologist. We have clearly seen that Gilbert White is a naturalist and ornithologist. C option is correct. Next. Nature writing is often written in the first person and with personal observation. Clearly mentioned that it is a first person. We have seen that in second paragraph first person is there. Once again, if you go through so the option A is correct. As far as 7th is concerned, option A is correct. Next, we'll go to take the name of the person who is naturalist. Already name is there, Gilbert White. So answer, we know that Gilbert White is the person and B option is there. 9th, the above comprehension passage contains how many? Clearly 1, 2, 3 paragraphs. 1, 2 and 3 paragraph is there. So it's simple question. 3 paragraphs is there. Nature writing is non-fiction, prose fiction, poetry. See here clearly know that it is all of this. Clearly mentioned it's a non-fiction, prose fiction, poetry. Okay, all of this is the passage. See, any passage you are doing, just do the same thing. It is easy to understand and do the things. Okay. So 10 questions regarding the passages. If the similar questions in the passages related, wherever the passages comes now, you just go through it and do in the same way. Now we will move to the errors. That is okay. Now we move to the errors. That is if passages comes now, you just do the same thing and observe the same thing and you will get some clarity about this. Now see, because Sherry is so dash, we can never predict what he will do at any moment. See, Sherry is so old, so it's not immature, inconstant, lazy. So we can never predict. We are not predicting means we are not telling what is happening because he is inconstant. He is not the constant one. He is inconstant. That's why you are not predicting. So answer is C is the correct answer. Answer C is the correct answer. Next. Identify the best way of writing a sentence. Had he realized how close he were to failing, he would not have gone. Had he realized means it is that sort of thing we are asking. Had he realized, but when this will be the perfect answer? If he had realized how close he were to fail, then he would have to go on the party. So the option B is the best option. If he had realized how close he was to failing, he would not have gone to the party. So if he had realized, so that is very apt for this situation. Now identify the correct sentence. She has a fair chance of winning the first prize. Fair weather is forecasted for tomorrow. Say fair weather is, if a fair weather is forecasted, so here is a, there is a fair on at, 2 prepositions consecutively never comes, it is not correct. Don't forget to wind up. Say don't wind up. These 2 are negative. Continuously it won't come the 2 negatives. Wind down. Here 1 down is there. So these 3 are not. Only option 1 is correct. 1 only opt in the 18th question. Only 1 is the answer. Now next, you are a member of the sports team of your college. One day, due to misunderstanding, other members stop talking to you. What will you do? What is the course of action you will take? So here it is, the clue is that sports team, you are the member of the sports team. You must have the sportsmanship. Then ask someone to meditate. It is irrelevant to the question. Wait till they come and start again. So definitely it is the possible thing that is the introvert people will do? No, keep at yourself and let things take their time for improving. No, it's not the reasonable thing. Go forward and start talking. It is called the sportsmanship. As it belongs to the sports team, then you have to choose the option for go forward and start talking. This is the sportsmanship. Arrange the following sentence in proper sequence. He began to sob. He is becoming a sad. He is so, he is not he is disturbed. When that will happen, he will receive some news. He received the sad news. So he received the sad news, that way he began to sob. He began to sob. So he was consoled by his parents. When he is sobbed, then only he will consoled by the parents. No? So 2, 1, 3 is the option. 2, 1, 3. So option A is the correct answer. Next we will move to the next. See, Amrit and Don are writers, athletes. Benny is a writer. Cadamus is a politician, writer and social worker. Amrit is a writer and social worker. Dhaya and Cadamus are actors and social workers. Benny and Elon are politicians and athletes. Who is a writer, social worker and politician? Who is a writer, social worker and politician? Who is writer, social worker and politician? Amrit and Don are writers, clearly no. So Amrit is the writer, that we know. And now check, Cadamus is a politician, writer and social. Amrit is a writer and social worker. So Amrit is a writer and social worker. And by any chance, check whether Amrit is a politician. Benny and Elon are politician and athletes. So Benny and Elon are politician and athletes. So there is no possibility of Amrit. There is a chance of Benny and Elon, because we need writer, social worker and politician. So definitely there is a point of Benny is a writer, we know, and Benny is a politician, we know, and also Benny and Elon are politician. There is a chance of, so now you have to check whether in this way, if you check, the possible answer we are getting here is, that is a one thing another missing. Now the only person is Cadamus are actors. Daya and Cadamus are actors. So here what is a writer, social worker and politician? To solve these type of questions very easily, what you have to do is just note down and do this small option. So make it a small diagram like this. Amrit, Don, Benny, Cadamus, Daya, Benny. So Benny is the Elon. So Amrit, Don, Benny, Cadamus, Daya, Elon. If any new person come, then we will check. If any new person will come now, then you will check. Okay. See now, what are there? Writers, athletes, social workers, athletes, social workers, politicians, actors, athletes, social actors. 1, 2, 3. So now make a diagram. Amrit and Don are writers and athletes. So Amrit and Don, writers, athletes. Okay. Benny is a writer. Cadamus is a politician. Writer and social worker. Cadamus is a politician, writer and social. Amrit is a writer. And social worker. Daya and Cadamus are actor and social workers. actors and social workers. Actors and social workers. They are actors and social workers. Benny and Elon are politicians and Benny and Elon are politicians and athletes. Politicians and athletes. Athletes and politicians. Okay. So this is the information available here. Now, who is a writer, social worker and politician? Writer, satisfied among three. Writer, social worker and politician. So writer, social worker and politician. So all are satisfied by Cadmus. So if you see, by observing this, you can answer all the questions related to 21 to 25. So 21 to 25. This is what you have to understood. This is what you have to understood. So the answer is Cadmus. You have to prepare these type of paragraphs. It is the practice you need. Once you prepare, it will be easy. Rather than before, wantedly I checked the other possibility of attending the question by seeing the paragraph. So it is not possible. It's a puzzle. You just go through this. In this way, if you go through it, you can answer easily all the questions. Okay. Now, who is a writer, social worker and athlete? By seeing the diagram, clearly say it is the Amrut. It is Amrut. Now, next. Who is the writer, social worker and politician but not an athlete? By seeing the diagram, you can easily say the answer also, because already we have seen. You just make it a note and you can say it is clearly said Cadmus again. It's a Cadmus again. So option C is the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer. Who is a writer, athlete and politician but not a social worker? So now Benny is the correct answer by seeing the diagram. We have already seen the diagram. Just to verify the same. Who are politicians, athlete but neither social workers nor writers? Means again by seeing diagram you can say Elon. Elon is the politician, athlete but not neither social worker. Okay. Read the following information carefully and answer the questions given below it. At Bayside High School, 7 maths teachers are there. See, actually 26 to 30 questions are there. See, 26 to 30 questions. You just go through, even if you go through the 26 and 30 questions, see, even in the question itself, there is some information is missing. All questions are not, all our answers are coming like a data sufficiency. So then some data is missing. So there is no need to worry about that. The questions are irrelevant. If you want to try, you can try, and it's good for trying also. It's not a problem. But now, some ropes are walls. Some ropes are walls. See, some ropes are walls. Some walls are sticks. Some walls are sticks. All sticks are shades. All sticks are shades. All shades are tables. All shades are tables. Conclusion. Some tables are walls. Some tables, all sticks are, so sticks, all sticks are shades. All sticks are shades. All shades are tables. All shades are tables. Some tables are, conclusion, some tables are walls. Definitely some tables are walls. The first is clear. Some chairs are ropes. Some chairs are ropes. It's not clear. Some sticks are ropes. Some sticks are ropes. It's not clear. So answer is only the first one. Only one follows. The answer is only one follows. Clearly says some tables are walls. Okay. We'll move to the next question. Okay, got it. Next one. Rashmi goes towards east. Rashmi goes towards east. So Rashmi goes towards east. So generally east, west, north, south. Rashmi goes towards east from a point P, and then turns left. She walks some distance and then turns her right. She walks some distance. She is moving in this direction and then turns her right. Which direction is facing now? So she is facing east only. So the final answer is what? East. Okay. Now next question. Next question. How much angular distance will be covered by the minute hand of a correct clock in a period of 2 hours 20 minutes? 2 hours 20 minutes. How much angular distance will be covered by a minute hand? The minute hand angular period 2 hours 20 minutes. So minute hand covers for 1 hour 360 degrees and again for 1 hour 360 degrees. Now 20 minutes. We know 1 hour is 60 minutes. For 60 minutes it is 360 degrees. Then for 1 minute it is 6 degrees. So 20 minutes means it is 120. So 120 will be added here. So final answer is 6, 6, 12, 13, 14, 3, 6, 7, 8. So answer is 840. 840 degrees is the correct. Okay. Now next question. In the following question, two statements number 1 and 2 are given. The performance of most of the students in the final exam of 10th in the schools run by the government was excellent. Number 2, many teachers of the government schools left the school and joined private schools. There are two statements are there. You have to observe whether these two are causes or effects, or one is cause, one is effect, or both are effects. This statement, the performance of the most of the students in the final exam in the schools run by the government was excellent. This is the effect of some cause. Okay. Now, the many teachers of the government schools left the school and joined private school. This is the effect of some other cause. So now answer is 1 and 2 are the, both the statements 1 and 2 are the effects of independent causes. So 1 and 2 are the effects of independent causes. 1 and 2 are the effects of independent causes. Okay. Next question. In the following question, find out the alternative which will replace the question mark. Okay. Now see here. House. House. In house, door is the entrance thing. For compound, what is the entrance thing? That is gate. Okay. Next question. Two sets of 4 consecutive positive integers have exactly one integer in common. The sum of the integers is in the set with the greater numbers is how much greater than the sum of the integers in the other set. So two sets. So we have to set 1, 2 set, first set, second set. How many consecutive positive integers? 4 consecutive positive integers. 4 consecutive positive integers. One integer in common. So one integer in common means if you make it common, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the second set and this is the first set. The sum of integers in the set with the greater numbers is how much greater than the sum of the integers in the other set. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these 4 and these 4. So now 6, 4, 10, 5 for 10, extra 2, 12. So that is 22. Now here 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 22 minus 10. The difference is 12. So answer is okay. Now next question. 6 years ago, Anita was P times as old as Ben was. 6 years ago, Anita was P times 6 years ago. How many years ago? 6 years ago. Anita was 6 years ago. Anita was P times as old as Ben was. 6. That means 6 years ago Anita was P times as old. So you can directly write here that is P times, okay, P times 6 years ago, Ben, Anita was. Anita now 17 years old. Anita now 17 years old. Anita now 17 years old. So that means 6 years ago this is, now 17 years. So plus 6 will be added. 17 equal to, so now 17 minus 6. So clearly here it is says 17 minus 6 is equal to P into B minus 6. 17 minus 6 is 11. That is equal to P into B minus 6. P into B. So B is equal to, clearly, so 11 by P 6. So clearly now 11 by P plus 6 minus 6 will come to here. So B equal to 11 by P. It will be common to this. It will be the 11 by P plus 6. So finally the answer is this one. Okay. 6 years ago Anita was P times as old as Ben was. P times as old Ben was. So 6 years ago. If Anita is now 17 years old, 17 years old. So 6 years ago, now 17 years old. 6 years plus 6. So finally the answer is 11 by P plus 6. Okay. Read the following pages carefully and then answer the questions given below it. Following are the conditions allotment of a flats built by town council in the newly developed area of city Gurgaon. The applicant must produce domicile certificate. See, you have to domicile certificate. You have, for this type of questions, you have to do a small exercise, that is nothing but domicile certificate. Okay. Gurgaon minimum 5 years employed. Gurgaon, employed in Gurgaon. Next, not be owner or co-owner of residential in the city of Gurgaon. Owner or co-owner. Not less than 35 years. 31st December 1996. So conditions are there. One at A above be referred. See, if A, this is A, this is B, and this is C, and this is D, and this is E. A above be referred to the President of Council. If any problem with A, refer to President of Council. And problem with B, refer to B, but it ready to produce ration card or at least 5 years should be referred to Vice Chairman. And the problem with C, so freedom fighter or ex-serviceman or the first relation, son of daughter of freedom fighter or ex-relation should be Vice Chairman of House Allotment. He has to refer to in this way. Now, see 38. R.C. Bhargav is a son of an industrialist and informed the other state who has set his factory in 1990 and has a domicile certificate. So first condition is satisfied. Domicile certificate is there. He is ready to pay the entire month, 4 years of time. Less than 5 years he is going to pay. He does not own a house in Gurgaon limits, but his wife owns a flat in Gurgaon. See, now he does not have owns in Gurgaon limits. So that means his wife has the limit. This is the condition, but do not allot a flat because we need, it's there in the Gurgaon. So there is no chance of allotting flat to him. So option is do not allot a flat. Next. Go to the age 45 years, is a wife of ex-serviceman. She has been staying in rented house in Gurgaon. Okay. She is having certificate of a domicile of the state. She is not employed anywhere. she is ready to pay entire amount in 10 years. So entire amount in 10 years. But what is the condition? How many years you want to pay? In 5 years. So we are not able to allot the flat to him. Okay, next. Miss Reema Mehta is a daughter of renowned freedom fighter from another state. She is domiciled in state and employed in the town council of Gurgaon. He is domiciled in the state and employed in the town council of Gurgaon for last 6 years. Okay, she can pay the entire amount in 5 years. She has completed 34 years on 10th December 1994. She does not own a house. So see, every condition is okay, but here we wouldn't have the exact data. She does not have a house in Gurgaon. She does not have a house in Gurgaon. She is a rented place. She belongs to the rent house. So we are not having, so data is not sufficient. Whatever the information is, data is not sufficient. So next one. A, B, C, D, E are different integers. When the written in ascending order of values, the difference between any two adjacent integers is 4. D is the greatest and A is the least. D is the greatest and A is the least. D is the greatest. So D is the greatest. D is the greatest and A is the least. And difference between them is adjacent. See, and ascending order we have tried in 5 integer. When we are writing in ascending order of values, the difference between any two adjacent integer is 4. D is the greatest and A is the least. B is the greater than E but less than C. D is greater than, D is the greatest, B is greater than E. B is greater than E. Greater than E. So B is greater than E but less than C. B is less than C. So greater than E, B is less than C. The sum of the integers is equal to E. The sum of the integers is equal to E. So here the logic is definitely E must be in between only, because clearly mentioned that A is the least and B is the greatest. So there is no possibility of E beyond D. That means if beyond D it is not there and it is the greatest, the sum of the integers is greatest of E, definitely the number starts with a negative number and ends with the positive number. Then it only the sum will become the E. So then only the sum will become the B. By observing all these logics, A, D, so definitely E is in between. So we can write A, E and B less than C and greater than, so B is greater than E. Okay, E is less than C, B, A, E, B. B is greater than E. B is greater than E. Okay, that's satisfied. Less than C. A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. 5 different integers. Okay, gone. This is the arrangement we made it. Now we will see here, by observing the options, the numbers are with -7, -5 like that. So start with the one of that so that you will get an understand. -9 plus 5 minus 5 plus 4 minus 1 plus 4 3 plus 4 7. So now 7 plus 3 10 minus 1, sum of the -9 minus 10 plus 10. So the sum of the integers is equal to E. Sum of the integers is equal to E. 7 3 10 10. So minus these and these are -9 minus 1 is -10 plus 10. Sum is nothing but minus. Condition satisfied. Okay. See, observation is very important and analysis also very important. Definitely you will get confusion, but E is greater than E. D means with that option only you have to choose. These are the number start with the negative number. Okay. Anyhow, these are the integers and the option is integers. Integers means negative, positive numbers all together. This option by -9 minus 5 minus 1 3 7. Make a note of it and With this information, try to solve all the questions. What is the value of a minus 9? Sum of a and b is, sum of a and b is none of these. Sum of a and b is none of these. Next. Now, so sorry, a and b, not a and e. C of sum of a and b. So minus 10, clearly it is there. So the greatest number has the value. The greatest number has the value 7. So option 7. Greatest number has the value 43, 7. 44th question. The sum of integers is, sum of integers, sum of all the integers is. Next question. Sum of all the, we know that minus 5. Sum of all the integers minus 5. It is not there. None of these. None of these. What is the positive difference between the lowest and the highest integers? Positive difference. So positive difference means you have to take the mod value. Positive difference. So definitely the positive difference is, say take the mod value like this. Positive difference. So 9 plus 7, mod value becomes 9. 9 plus 7 is 16. So answer is 16. Positive difference. By that name, you can say that you have to take the mod. Now 46 to 48. 46 to 48. So 9, 18, 13 question mark. So here 1 plus 8, 9. Clearly 1 plus 8, 9. So 1 plus 3, 4. So 3 plus 1, 4. 2 digits. Next question. 47, 10, 11. So 10 into 10 plus 1. So in the same way, 20 into 20 plus 1. So 401. A is there. B, C, D in this angle. So A, B, C, D written in this pattern. B, C, D. Now E written in this pattern. F, G, H. So we have to do analogy, letter analogy. From this you have to do. So how you have done? So after C, A, B, C, E, F, G, H. Now they have taken reverse order. Z. Z is the last letter, and the before letters are X, Y, Z. So W, X, Y written in this way, and Z is written here. So after completing Y, before Y we will get the values S, T, U, V. Final thing is V. So we have to write W, X, Y. In the same way you have to write S, T, U. So that is the answer. Okay. This is the logical reasoning you have to adopt. Good. Next. A is the father of B, but B is not the son of A. A, clearly he is saying that A is the A. In directions, we already mentioned A is the father of B. This is the way you have to mention, as the generation gap is there, A is the father of B. But clearly setting B is not the son of A. Is it possible? Definitely. There is options for here is son daughter. Not son means definitely it must be the daughter. Okay, next question. 9th April falls 2 days after tomorrow. 9th April falls 2 days after tomorrow. 9th April falls 2 days after tomorrow. Today. 9th April falls 2 days after tomorrow. That is Wednesday. 2 days after tomorrow. That is Wednesday. So the last day of the month will be, last day of the month. Today is what? Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. The last day of the month will be April. So April, we know how many days for the April. So 8th day of the month will be. Anyhow, 9. This is Wednesday. Plus 21. It also 30. This is Wednesday plus 21 also Wednesday. No need to do calculate these things also. Simply directly you can write. So answer is Wednesday. 9th of April falls 2 days after tomorrow. That is Wednesday. The last day of the month. If 9th April is Wednesday, 30 also is Wednesday. That's a very simple question. Though there is no need to do. See, generally we will do calculations like that. We will start finding the first day of the month. What is the necessary? If plus 1 you will get the same thing. Plus 1 you will get the same thing. Multiple of 7, 21. 21 plus 9 is also 30. The last day of the 30 only. So definitely that day also Wednesday. After plus 7. How many consonants are there between the second and the fourth vowel in the alphabet? Second and fourth vowel. The vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Second and the fourth. These two are vowels. E is what? 5. O is what? 15. So in between, how many will be there? In between, only 9 will be there. So, but this is one vowel. Avoid that one. So answer will be 8. Next question. Next. 5, 12, 7, 9, 16. It's an alternate series. Very simple one. Alternate 5 plus 2, 7 plus 2, 9 and then 11. It's very simple. Alternate series. Next one. If E understands FOE, see understands E, F, N, O, D, E. Start. S, T, N, O, T, U, T, U. That is the answer. See, no need to check entire thing. Just check 2 letters. S, T. So answer will be E, F, S, T. So T, this is the answer. That's all. Go for it. C. 53. Next. Philanthropists believe in charity. All philanthropists do not believe in charity if about 2 statements are taken as true. All philanthropists believe in charity. All philanthropists do not believe. That means some philanthropists believe in charity. All who believe in charity are philanthropists. This is not correct. Some philanthropists do not believe. Some believe in charity means some do not believe in charity. So definitely answer is statement Y is valid. Where is the statement Y? B. So answer B is valid. Next one. Thread is to cloth and wire is to thread. The cloth is, if it's a cloth is made up of all threads. In the same way, wire is to mesh. It's a simple thing. Mesh. Okay. Next question. A group of 10 excellent students in a college consists of 6 boys and 4 girls. Group of 10. 6 boys, 4 girls. A team of 4 students is to be selected. So the possibility is you have to select 4 out of 10. The probability that are 2 boys and 2 girls. 2 boys. So from this you have to select 2 only. So 6C2. And from this you have to select 2 only again. So 4C2. That means 6 into 5 by 2 into 4 into 3 by 2. So numerator part will be 2 gets cancelled and 4 gets cancelled. 6 into 5 into 3 is the numerator. 6 into 5 into 3 is the numerator. Denominator 10C4. 10C4 means 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 by 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. So 4 2's 8 gets cancelled and 3 3's 9. So 3 3 gets cancelled and 5 2's and 2 3's. So answer is, that means the answer is, so finally the answer is 3 by 7. So 3 by 7. Numerator is 3 and denominator is 7. Okay. Three by 7 is the answer. A shopkeeper marks all his goods at 40% above the cost price. So consider it as a 100%, and he is marking 40% above. So market price is 140. 40% plus 40%, he is marking 40%, and thinking that he will strive to make 20% profit, offer a discount of 20. What he thinks, if you go to minus 20, you will get 20, so 20% profit he will get by thinking that he will offer 20% discount. 20% discount on the market price. What is the actual profit price? Means 140. 20% discount on 140 he is giving. So now observe, what is 20% on 140? First do it. 0 gets cancelled, that is 28. So 28 rupees less from 140. So less 28 from 140, that is to 112. So cost price is 100 rupees, you are getting 112 only. So 12% only you are getting. Okay. Good. Now, a person incurred 10% loss by selling a suitcase. In person 10% loss. How much loss? 10% loss. So cost price is, consider cost price as 100, getting loss of 10%. So this is 1800. At what price should the suitcase be sold to earn 10% profit? 10% profit means he has to earn 10%. Clearly the statement becomes like this: 90%, 1800, 110%. So here the percentage increases, value also increases. Clearly said, see, directly proportional. The percentage gets cancelled. 99 also gets cancelled. 9 ones, 9 2, 300. So 1% is 200. The 11% is 11 to the 2200. So option A, both are correct, but I think it's a little bit of mistake, I think. Okay. So A is correct. Now, what is the next number in the series? So observe carefully. 36, 34. See, whenever you are identifying the series like this, if you see, it is a simple thing, but if you are getting the complicated things also, just go through the difference, you will get some idea. 36, 34, difference is 2 and 4, difference is 2 and then 4. So again, that's all. 2 4 2 4 series is continuous. So 2 4 2 4 2, 24 minus 2, so answer is 22. Okay. Now moving to the next question. The present time is exactly 6:30 hours. What will be the next time of it? 120 seconds. We know clearly that 120 seconds equal to 2 minutes. So add to this, answer will be 1632 hours. Next. A person will be 53 years old in 2019. What is his age in 1998? So consider 2000. If you consider it, see, as a calculation part, if you consider, say, 2000, it's less than 19 years. 53, 19 plus 2, 21 years. 3 minus 1, 2, 5 minus 2. So answer is 32 years. Okay. Next. How many quarter minutes are there? So quarter minutes means 1 minute. So quarter minutes will be 4. For 1 minute, quarter minutes will be 4. Then only it will get the quarter minute. Na? So second round of a clock to travel through 6:15 p.m. to 6:15 p.m. to 6. That is the difference is 3 minutes. 3 minutes means 1 minute, the quarters are 4. So 3 means 3 into 4, that is 12. So answer is C. Okay, next one. Father is aged 3 times more than his son. Father. You have to be very careful while answering these questions, okay? Father is aged 3 times more than his son. Very careful of this statement. Many people will confuse. Generally, by seeing his father is 3 times more than his, 1:3. Everybody will write this is wrong. Father is 3 times more than his son. This is what the action. He would be 2.5 times. 2.5 means 2 2s are 4, 5/2. After 8 years. So after 8 years, he will be 5. So 4 becomes 1, 1 becomes 2. Here also increment 1 unit is increased. Here also 1 unit increase. See, 1 unit increased for 8 years. So what is the question he is asking? How many times would father be of son's age? How many times? See, further 8 years. 1 becomes 8 years means further 1 unit increase for 8 years. So it becomes 6 and it becomes 3. How many times? 2:1 or 2 times. 1 unit is 6 for years. For 8 years, 6 unit will be there. So ratio 63. That is also 1:2. How many times? 2 times is there. Okay. The population of a town increased from 175,000 to 262,000 in a decade. The average percentage increase of population per year is. So the population of a town increased from 175,000 to so that means it increased 170,000 to. So clearly, so don't consider these zeros, then also same thing will come. 2625 minus 17050 increased 1570 into 100. Calculate this thing, you will get. So approximately 64th question. So the population, so when you consider 170 increase the difference, so you have to consider difference like this. So approximately you will get around so 8,000. See how much it is? 262,500 minus 172. It is 87,000. Sorry, 87,500. That is increased on 175,000 into 100. So 2 zeros gets cancelled. So 8750 by 175. So average percentage increase in population is equal to approximately 175 to 64. So 5%, 175. So answer is 5%. Okay. (64) minus 7 plus 1 equal to 5 minus 3x. Satisfied for x value. So very simple question. 7 comes here. So 7x minus 3x is 5x. 4x, sorry. 4x. And 1 minus 5 minus 4. 4 gets cancelled. X is equal to minus 1. Next question. A family spends 2,400 on education, 2,400 on education, 2,400 on education, 2,700 on food, 2,400 on house rent, 1,800 on clothing, and rupees 1,500 on another miscellaneous for food in a representation of data as a pie chart. So what will be the center angle for food? So what is the food actually? Food is 700. So add it. 4, 4, 8, 8, 16, 21, 28, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So 108, 00, that is 360 degrees. 360 degrees is the 10800. And for food, what is the degree? 2700 is how much? 2700, how much degree? Okay. Calculate in this way, gets cancelled. Now 36 tens and 3s, 3 ones, 9s. 110 means 9, how much? 90. So that's all. Okay. Now next question. The bar diagram represents the expenditure in proportional figures on 5 different sports. If the sports of all expenditure particular year is 2 lakhs, the amount spent on hockey. I identify where is hockey. This is hockey, and 4. 4 is how much? Total is 2 lakhs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have to count all this. 5, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So from this observation, it will be the same thing. So 20 is 2 lakhs. Then 4 ones, 4 fives, 5 fours. So answer is 40. That's next one. The following table represents the weights of 340 newborn babies in a hospital. If the children weighs 2.5 kg to 3.5 kg are considered healthy. So this is very important. Who are healthy? 2.5 to 3.5 are healthy. You are considering 2.5 to 3.5 as healthy. So consider that as healthy and go and check the table. 2.5 to 3.5 is healthy. So 2.5 to 3.5. Healthy babies. Yeah. 219 healthy babies are there out of 7,310, and if you calculate all the stuff, so you will get the number. 219 healthy babies are there. Then count it. Total you will get. Then percentage calculate is around. So 3, 4, 5 calculate. You will get around 60. 64 you will get. Calculate all these. This is the source. You are getting this and into percentage. So you will get 64% approximately, and go through it, find it. Okay. The pie chart provides the marks scored in exam by student in different subjects. In which subject did the student score 105 marks? The total marks obtained by the student is 540 degrees. So 360 degrees. Very simple. 360 degrees is 105, not 540. But what we want, 105 marks is how many degrees? Same thing, you can calculate. 0, 0 gets cancelled. 18 twos and 18 threes. Okay. 3 ones, 3 threes 9, 3 fives are 15. 1, 2, 35 means 35 into 2, that is equal to 70. 70 belongs to Hindi, so answer is Hindi. Okay. Now, which of the following statement is true for any given data set? So we clearly know that median is in between mean and mode, because it's a median. So, but it must be greater, less than mode and greater than mean. So answer C is there. Okay. Next. So next also, see, passage is there. Just go through it as per the data provided by you earlier. Just to go through it and understand options very well, and go through the options also very well, and read it carefully, and make it a round of relevant things, make a round of it and do the answer. Okay. Thank you. All the best.